of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the Monster Energy MXGP of the USA here at Glen Helen, fired into life with MX2 Race One, and it was Max Anstey who grabbed his 7th Vauxhall shot of the year, an all-important one as well. But Jeffrey Hurlings, before long, by turn 2, was already leading the way. Anstey was 2nd, Jeremy Martin was 3rd, Austin Faulkner on the 2-1-4. Found himself at 4th, just ahead of Mitchell Harrison. But Anstey started to fade, and on lap 4, he lost 2nd to Jeremy Martin. 1 lap later, Austin Faulkner found his way into 3rd as he found his way around the outside of the 99 Anstey. Later on in the race, his teammate, Thomas Covington, on the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna, number 64, found his way up towards 4th place. And also Mitchell Harrison carved his way to 5th. Anstey eventually faded to 8th. Hurlings, though, was victorious in race 1 ahead of Jeremy Martin and Austin Faulkner. In MXGP Race 1, it was Glenn Koldenoff on the Red Bull KTM 259 that grabbed the first Vauxhall shot, 2nd of the season for the Dutchman. Behind him was Max Nagel. Tim Geiser went around the outside as Cairoli snuck up the inside. Koldenoff almost fell, coming back onto the start-finish straight though, but he managed to hang on to that lead for 3 laps. And on lap 4, his teammate Cairoli carved his way down the inside, closed off the line. Immediately after that, he ran wide at the top of the hill, and Tomac, who didn't make the best start, charged into 2nd and then went after Cairoli, and buoyed on by the home crowd here at the final round of the series. Tomac launched himself into the lead on lap 8 on his Monster Energy Kawasaki and disappeared off into the distance. Jeremy Van Horbeek found his way past Koldenoff on lap 9 to go 5th, but it was an impressive victory for Tomac in race 1 from Cairoli and Nagel. The final race of Jeffrey Hurlings' career as an MX2 rider got off to a sluggish start for him, but he was well placed. Coming out of turn 1, he came from the inside and somehow was already up inside the top 5 as he exited turn 2 just behind Austin Faulkner. His teammate led the way though, number 61. Prado initially before being passed by Nagel, or Anstey. Hurlings though found his way up into 2nd, passing Prado at the top of Mount St Helens, as Jeremy Seawer started to work his way into 3rd behind the 6G of Jeremy Martin on the Geico Honda on that debut performance. The lead changed hands as Jeffrey Hurlings got good drive heading up the hill, passing Max Anstey on lap 2. And it was Hurlings who went on to finish his MX2 career with an emphatic double moto victory over Jeremy Martin, who came home 2nd in both races, and Jeremy Seawer, who came home 3rd in race 2. But it was Mitchell Harrison who picked up 2 5th-place finishes to come home 3rd overall. He was 7th in Charlotte 1 week before, and it's Hurlings who finishes the season as world champion. Seawer 2nd, and Benoit Paturel edged out Max Anstey for that all-important bronze medal for 3rd. Your top 3 here today then, at Glen Helen, was Jeffrey Hurlings from Jeremy Martin and Mitchell Harrison. Of course, Jeffrey Hurlings picking up the gold plate. He is the 2016 FIM MX2 Motocross World Champion.
Guys, drop this up, please. Drop this up. Wait.
Definitely, you know, I won the championship in style, and I finished off my career in style, so that's pretty cool. And like I said, I'm very, very pumped, and to finish off with a win means a lot to me. It's my last race on 250, so now I got to step it up to the 450 class.
The final race of the year in the FIM Motocross World Championship, MXGP Race 2. And it was Max Nagel who took his 9th Vauxhall shot of the season. Tim Geiser was right behind him in 2nd, but Tony Cairoli edged the Slovenian aside, but not for long. He lost a little bit of ground. Wasn't long though before Cairoli was back in 2nd. He flew past Nagel at the end of the wave section. He went triple, triple, double and launched himself into the lead on his Red Bull KTM. The Rockstar Energy Husqvarna though started to drop backwards. Roman Febvre's Monster Energy Yamaha got himself up into 3rd, then fell on the same lap. and Nagel then took over third place. But another poor start for Eli Tomac meant he had to charge through the field again. He made that pass on Tim Geiser to go second around about the halfway mark. And at that point, he had a lot of work to do, but Cairoli got caught behind one of the back markers, and Tomac used his speed to fly around the outside of the Sicilian, and he took the checkered flag. 4 wins out of 4 in the last 2 Grand Prix for Eli Tomac and Monster Energy Kawasaki. 2 MXGP victories for him as well. Tomac, Cairoli and Geiser, that's how it finished overall on the day. And a World Championship, of course, Tim Geiser clinched that 1 week ago in Charlotte. Tony Cairoli hangs on for second. Nagel third, with Febvre and Bobryshev rounding out the top 5. But what a historic day for Eli Tomac. Monster Energy Kawasaki standing on the top step of the podium at the final round here at Glen Helen. Tony Cairoli second, and Tim Geiser third overall. He was pleased with his podium. More pleased, though, that he ends the season as world champion in MXGP.
Yeah, you know, like, it was just unbelievable season. It's gonna be really tough to repeat season like that, you know, like 16 podium of 18, so I'm so happy, you know, like all the team, everybody, my family, my dad, you know, like everybody did an amazing job, you know.